So we're gonna pick up right where we left off last episode. I I don't remember what I said I was gonna do. But I think we're gonna finish up the intention to prove that we're in a time loop. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think it was with Riley. And then there was mention of the bar, so we're gonna have to check out the bar today. And then I think we had collected some more information about like the sort of thing we observe at the bench in front of the motel. Um, like finalize watching, and then we figure out actually that the driver Frank is not part of the time loop at all. Like he, since we first encountered, since that first night we encountered the loop, he disappeared. Like he disappeared from the footage at the gas station at 8, I think exactly. um and then the only other time he's seen is when we witnessed them crashing into the transformer. He drove off, and then since then he's been gone. So let's let's just get started. um is there anything we have to ask? I don't believe so. Is there any new information? Nope, let's leave. I don't think there's no information. We need to get through this. So yeah, oh yeah, we did have this intention to enter Frank's room. But let's wrap this up. You managed to get one person to sort of believe you. It doesn't matter in the long run, but it does feel good. Yeah, I was like, what does that mean? Like, does it have anything? This place keeps even the ones determined to leave. Oh yeah, we did find out that Riley, she was actually the entire loop, she was actually just leaving to say goodbye to different people. She was trying to leave the place. And so we'll commit to it because that's the only one that we have. We have enough point for that. So reception loves talking about key cards. Maybe you could check with her. So let's just get that done. I'm gonna quickly interact with her to see if anything else happens. After helping her. Now that we know a lot about her.
Give it a go. Wow, nice. I don't know how you figured it out, but thanks so much.
Are we gonna get any more information about Cold Destiny? Okay, I think I've learned a thing or two in my 11 years there. Oh yeah, we had assumed based on our first interaction with her, like not first interaction, last episode when we like having this like panic moment, right? We decided to take a breath. We sat down and she came and she had insinuated some like science things. She utilized some science lingo, and I assumed that she was a scientist. So, oh yeah, I worked there. Damn it, I worked there. Worked. It's kind of tough to get used to the new reality. So, I was right. She worked for Cold Destiny. Absent-mindedly, she scratches her jacket where the company patch is sewn into the fabric. So is it like this thing here? So what did you do there? I don't think I understand what the company does. What's up with the company's name? I'm an engineer specializing in automation and robotics. I was also training to be an astronaut, but it makes a lip zip tight gesture. She can talk about it. That's all I can say. Destiny has me sign some book-long NDAs like Dr. Fink. I don't think I understand what the company does. Oh, I think we're going to go through the whole list. While you've been living under a rock, then Miss Holmes has been preaching about it to anybody who wants to listen, and plenty who don't, like our geez, elderly Congress people. The ultimate goal of the company is to establish a colony on Mars that will trade resources, mostly rare Earth stuff, with Earth until we can establish self-sufficiency and until the colony is set up. Well, anything they need to do to get there. It makes sense when you think about it. Mars is our destiny, and we want to survive and thrive as a species. It's our first stepping stone to colonizing the whole solar system. And then she shut up her lips so fast you almost hear a clap. Sorry, I'm kind of evangelizing here. And Miss Holmes always insisted that every one of us should be the company's ambassador. It's kind of hard to get out of that mindset, you know? Miss Holmes named the company. As I said, Mars is the destiny, and the planet's red. The planet's red, so that's where the coral comes from. I guess that's her favorite color. She often dresses all in coral. So why don't you work there anymore? I don't really want to talk about that. Still sorting things out. Sucks to be fired. I should know. Can't be easy to be unemployed. Not in this market. Uh, don't you worry about me. I'll manage. People around here just don't give a damn about coral destiny. I mean, those that don't actively hate it. Um, I guess when you're leaving in such close proximity to the future, you kind of desensitized. It's nice to talk to someone who cares. Okay, done. So we learned some stuff about her, more backstory. This is like what we learn. Um, so um, wait, what did I just say? We're gonna do Frank's room, but we don't know how to get in clearly. So let's figure that part out.
Mm-hmm.
In a hurry.
Hmm? Oh, hey, listen, I have to go now, so we'll have to manage without it today. I know. Sorry. Bye.
Hey,
Hey,
listen.
listen,
Oh,
I have to go
okay.
now,
She
so
does talk.
yeah, we'll have to manage without it today. I know. Sorry. Bye. Oh, hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in?
Um, yeah. Okay, I'm ready to check in.
All right then, let's get you into your room. So,
This
number 6, the last one on the second floor. Everything is ready for you. And this is your key card. That's right, a key card. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we've decided to modernize for a number of reasons.
that's
I
that
would have
one.
never taken you for a locksmithing enthusiast, Mr. Harrow.
Did we just get Frank's gate card? How
I'm
did that
sure you
happen?
have some theories, but you'd never guess what our primary reason was.
That before she letting this.
The guests just kept on losing their keys. It was exhausting, and my dad didn't like the cost of replacing so many locks.
Must have made a positive impact on your budget.
It will, eventually. We're still paying for the locks, and will be for a while. Regardless, the new system is still totally worth it.
So you had no issues so far, no malfunctions of any kind.
Not once. But even if something happens, we got like a literal tome of a manual. I thumbed through it. It seems to cover all the possibilities. And I know what you're thinking. I hope she didn't leave the manual behind an electronic lock.
Left the man.
Don't you worry a bit. It's safely tucked away in the storage room with the other manuals and warranties and whatnot.
Storage room, eh? Good idea to read that manual. Perhaps it could help you find a way to somehow open Frank's door. It must have spent days researching model to pick. The
You have no
particular
idea. It
weakness
was
is kind of
tough,
weird.
especially since I had to factor in the cost too, because
Of course,
the business hasn't been doing well financially lately. But we got here in the end. Now our keys are just pieces of programmable plastic, and we already saved some money this way.
so one card could be programmed to act as another card.
Sure they can, if you have the right equipment, that is, which I don't. Whenever I need a new key, I have to take a card to a company in Bothwood. They take care of it in minutes and get me the card back.
Well, Shade Botwood is an hour drives
This
away.
makes my life so much easier. No more stressing about whether to change the lock or risk that lost key falling into the wrong hands. How great is that?
But what happens if there's an emergency right now?
Oh, well, that's easy. I have a master key card that can open any lock.
We have to find a way to get that master.
So when I'm cleaning before a guest arrives or if there's an emergency, I can open the door no problemo.
Hmm. Aha, a master key card. Perhaps you could find out where she.
So, if you don't have any more questions, Mr. Harrow, here, I'll just need your signature.
So we didn't get. I don't know why it says that I could get his key. Right.
Thank you. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
That was odd. Let's try to get the manual. Doesn't hurt to get it, or do we have to read it? You know what? Actually, out. We're not a technical person, so I don't know if there's a way to do it. Let's see. Yeah, we could pretend that we lost our key card. We could try that first. I don't want to like read a manual. Uh, let's wait for a minute or two and go back to the other room. Yeah, let's just easy way first and then try the long way. You know. Um, was that enough time? I don't know if that was enough time. Should we at least try to get inside our room? Because what if she like checked to actually? I'm gonna interact with that guy. Just see if anything happens. Nope. No. No. Was that enough time? I can't tell if that was enough time. I'm gonna assume that was enough time.
How can I help you, Mr. Harrow?
I left my key card in my room and you could open the door for me.
No worries, Mr. Harrow. That happens all the time. Good thing I have my master key card here with me.
She opened the drawer. That where she keep. But then she freezes, as if she just remembered something, her face becoming a mask of intense concentration.
Let me just check something real quick.
Closes the drawer and puts her hand in her back pocket, then she looks at you.
Sorry for waiting, but I'll need to confirm something.
Out comes her phone, fingers flying across the screen with practice. It vanishes back into her pocket.
Confirmation should come in a minute.
Her breath comes in quick, shallow bursts as she emerges through the shelves. A loud ping fills the room. A new message. Pulls out her phone again, glances at the screen and sighs deeply before talking it over. Listen, I'm sorry.
Listen, I'm really sorry, but we'll have to wait for my father to return.
Okay, when will that be?
As soon as the roadblock is gone, that is around 9, he'll be here. Until then, just have a seat and relax.
Around now, the loop will reset by then. That's correct. Um, oh, too extrovert. How are we too extroverted? What does that even mean that we're too extroverted? What does that even easy, apply it, direct pressure and chill. You're wasting my time. I need to explain to me why I have to wait for your father. You're wasting my time. I need the door open right now. Uh,
Well, we have to wait for him because I'm expecting a super important call and I don't know when it's coming, but it's crucial.
um, don't you have a mobile phone?
Yes, but the battery is almost empty and I need to be close to the charger. The call might come any minute now.
He didn't give me the master key so I can open the door.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm not allowed to give the master key card to anyone who doesn't work here. Mr. Harrow? No! Now, is there anything else I can do for you while we wait?
That didn't work. Too extroverted. We try to get her to use the master key card, but since just we need to wait for her father to return around 9. So that didn't work. Um, the other option is to read the uh whatever it's called. Is to read. No, we have Frank's number. Technically, to
How can I help you, Mr. Harrow?
um. So let's try the option with switch the box label documentation for the locksmith. I don't like this whole thing. It holds several unmarked ring binders, forgotten and carelessly stashed away. They are overflowing with papers. The document of various size, some absurdly shoved into plastic folders, blah blah blah. Check the ring binders. The binders are old and caked with dust. They contain various documents from various women in the motel's history, voices, contract, and some other files. I'll just cram into it without any apparent okay. Documents. Lo and behold, close to the top, the manual. Okay, its pages are crisp. Okay. We are indecisive. Oh my gosh, we're too calculated. What does that mean though? Oh, Lord. Start reading the first chapter, Introduction and System Overview. Deal with the usual platitude, brilliance, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I remember that. The model used is Secure Lock 2.0. Next, this manual outlines the card is designed to function with power grids that adhere to the QMS 1100 standard, ensuring reliable access control. Okay. The rest of the chapter, if no specific interest, installation and configuration, integrity, installation instruction, wiring diagram, go to the grid. To ensure that redundant power lines are isolated otherwise. Unfold the wiring diagram and put it in and look at it in detail. Many lines and shape tangled together. It's a maze of maybe it's supposed to just a bit single. Maybe it's exactly the that you need. I don't think we need that. Among cryptic symbols and lines, you notice the QMS 1100. What wasn't that the standard? Yes, that was the standard. It is, but you're still not sure what exactly. I feel like she mentioned that she uses the card when something if there was like an issue. Shouldn't we need to find out what would cause an issue to happen? Because wouldn't that force something to occur? Like, I don't know. How to properly operate the lock during everyday activities to prevent malfunction. Yeah. Let's find out what would prevent a malfunction and what happened when there's a malfunction. Um I'm pretty that routine maintenance operates compliance with the power grid. There's a power grid for sustain alignment with the operational standards set forth by the system. Again, often to ignore it. Yeah, the power grid thing is a thing, so it's really important. So you will want to keep an eye for it as you sift through the rest of the text. Next, it puts that the lock is hooked up with either detectants. I don't know what this is, or the detectant says multi-card readers. They should be kept clean at all times. We don't know that information. I don't think it matters. According to this side note, both variants can manage up to 128 doors, a single variant plus one card for all doors, whereas the multivariants support a unique card for each individuals. Um, okay, this is the multi one. A few paragraphs are committed to. I don't think we need that. So this is the fee 5, but whenever you're ready to upgrade, no. The most common being lock, shorting, and sensor override. Should it be definition of sensor override? I feel like because override. It says nothing. Prolong exposure to a reset in the lock. A reset in the lock. Isn't that what we need? In theory, prolonged exposure to a strobe. I don't know what that means. No chains, another dead end. Search the manual of lock shorting. Lock shorting is rare if you've got. It doesn't bother to explain. Okay. Something you're supposed to just get. The paragraph blur numbers. I don't think he understands it. Fears begin to creep in. What if this manual is just beyond your comprehension? Let's just keep up. I got this. I have to slow down, dive in deeper into the details, read everything at least twice. Yeah, I think slowing down. Read through the next chapter, security and advanced features. Anti-blogger system, something called Intruder Alert Pro should be connected to local authorities. Configure. Okay. Automatic disengagement. During power failures, ensures a return to its initial operational state upon restoration of power, thereby maintaining system integrity. Systemic integrity. Standard, the QMS standard. All this reading is paying off. Now to figure out what this standard is and how to use it to your benefit. You continue page after page, scanning every line, every word, hoping for an answer. Your attention in this chapter. One more chapter left. The solution must be there. Compliance and standards might just be the hold you're looking for. How to use it to crack the lock up and read it all from start to finish. Yeah, I'm gonna become an expert at this QMS 1100. Unfortunately, it has nothing to do with opening it without the key card. But it resets if there's system failure. Shouldn't we find out how to cause a system failure? I feel like that should be common sense here. And for what? Nothing. Dude, you're right there. It resets. In that period that it resets, shouldn't you be able to like get in or something? Just shove the manual back into the box. What? What? Dude. Dude. You're right
Hello,
there.
sir. Am I speaking? My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
I have a question if I may.
But of course, Mr. Harrow, I'm here to answer any questions you might have.
What
At your service, as they say.
can you tell me about Coral Destiny?
Coral Destiny? Mr. Harrow! I'm pleased and excited about your unexpected questions on this subject. They train our brains to always be alert, like a meerkat. Now, where to start? A corporation dedicated to the study, exploration, and colonization of space, starting with Mars, saving humanity, billions of dollars in value, eccentric owner, that type of thing.
Living humanity sounds out there.
I agree, Mr. Harrow. Completely over the top. Good PR. They nailed it. It goes well with their slogan, Earth, our cradle but not our grave. Now that's a brave statement in this unique moment of our history. Now I suggest we get back to the matter at hand.
I want to hang up.
If my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in a treatment.
Nope.
Of course, of course. I'll assume you have nothing against my calling again later just to make sure. Eugene, Mr. Harrow.
Bye. I can't believe this dude. We read it together. Like, guys. We literally found out. We literally found it. What do you mean? Like, dude, we literally found it, so we can read it again. Like, what do you mean? We read it. We read it. Okay. Too eager to grasp the first time. Okay. Perhaps I should read it all the way throughout from the beginning, just as the writers intended. Isn't that what we did? Just read it. Okay, I don't have to go through the whole thing again. Upgrade, however, firmware related to cascading figures and the access control. The answers and the words, but in the space between them. I need to let it come to me like a whisper carried and on the wing. What would that mean? The wind. Talking about. Fail-safe power surges, but this protocol must be taken as improper gravity could result in the system defaulting to an unlocked state. We literally, I just said that. Literally. What is it? What is it on about? Dude. Which integrate law enforcement systems, delayed response. But we don't need that information. There's a step on when I must trust the journey. I'll let the thoughts marinate, allowing the essence to seep through. Yeah, let the thoughts marinate. I think that's what we do. In accordance with the automatic disengagement of the locking mechanism during power failures. Yes. True state. Yeah, that's what we had read the first time. And Caesar stars hidden in the fog. I must wait for the. What? What the heck are these? But yeah, it's all coming together. The automatic disengagement of the locking mechanism during power failures. Power failures. That was the key word. Those were the things. I just said so. That's right. Power failures will cause the lock to reset. Yes. It's built to unlock in emergencies. I don't need to break in. The system itself will let me in. That's right. You may have just found your way in. So, like the one that happened just after the loudest thunder, you could wait for it to happen in front of the. Yes, because I remember in last episode, I had noticed that when we were waiting for her, observing Riley at the gas station, at some point everything went dark, and then a couple minutes later everything went back on. So we did see a power failure. So, like, what is he on about? Literally called a power failure. Literally called it. Like, dude. Okay, there isn't much we can do at this time, and that was our main thing anyway. So we have to wait for the next loop. Um, yeah, we have to wait for the next loop. Can I just I need to wait for the next loop. Is there anything I can do? Oh, I can doodle until the next loop, I think. There should be like a doodle to pass the time. The little thing. Man, this man got him nuts. He can't make a decision, so he stopped drop. Oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? I swear. Oh my lord, this dude he drives me insane sometimes. What do you mean? You can't doodle because you indecisive. Okay. Um, we need to find a way uh to kill time. The window that we did. I think we did that before. And so the 7 minutes. There's also new interaction. You carefully test the glass. Paint their impression of the desert outside. 3 more minutes. Start by following the outline. Continue working on your masterpiece. Okay, there it goes. I think it's at 8:38. I think it's at 8:38 that the whatever it's called happens. So we have to find a way to kill the time until then. One thing we can do is head.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Yeah.
Mr. Harrow,
I have nothing to do.
please.
Come on, you thief!
I have nothing to. Okay. Oh, I can ask the receptionist to show me that I'm and yeah, I guess we can try that. That's a new
I'll
one.
break you open if I have to.
I don't know if I remember everything I read.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Rue Valley Motel. Our Coral Destiny internet antenna is down. Hey, listen, I have to go now. So yeah, we'll have to manage without it today. I know, sorry. Bye. Oh, hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in? All right then, let's get you into your room. So, number 6, the last one on the second floor. Everything is ready for you. And this is your key card. Really? Oh, so that's why you didn't even flinch when you got a key card instead of an old-fashioned key. As a fellow electro-lock connoisseur, you can probably guess why we ditched the old locks.
As if we needed a reason. There are plenty of reasons.
So, you probably already saw what we have on Dr. Fink's store. What do you think?
I did not see that one. Okay.
Yes, I went with the 2.0. It's older, but the OS is more stable, especially after that incident at the 5-star hotel where, due to a bug, all the doors were unlocked.
You still seem a bit surprised that you actually know what you're talking about. I was live, and there's a hint of curiosity behind the gesture. I gotta say the access card B6, sleek aluminum like design is much personal. We can get through all of the
True,
metals.
no doubt. But I've read that the aluminum like material they are using is prone to micro scratching when exposed to dust particles, and we've got plenty of dust around here. So we went with the good old plastic.
Each question turns out she loved this stuff. Detect sense for the key card reader. Aside from the maintenance headaches, is a solid choice. Um, well, let's do that one.
I tried, but Deputy Sheriff Cody is a bit slow with technology, so I'm not sure it's hooked up correctly. Luckily, we haven't had any real emergencies that needed him yet.
You can feel it.
Oh, definitely. It might look a bit worn, but it's all certified.
Now's the time. You've built up trust. Keep it casual. All right. Here's one for you. What version of the MasterCard key card are you using?
I'm not sure, honestly. Didn't even know there were different versions. It's probably just the default one that came with the locks. I didn't see anything about it in the manual. Any idea how to check?
Sure, just show me the key card and I'll tell you. Ooh,
Oh, all right. Let me grab it.
and a good choice there. I just didn't feel like that was a good way. Like, how would we know which version? She reaches for the jar, opens it inside her hand with
Oh,
even.
it's not here.
There's a jar and puts her hand in her back pocket, then looks at
Oh,
you.
well, it looks like I kind of lost the master key card somewhere.
Is there another master key card, like a spare?
Well, yes, my father has it, but I need to find mine, hopefully before he comes back.
Do you mean it's lost, like it slipped out of your pocket, or did someone steal it?
Oh, lost, which is the good news.
How do you know
I
that?
think the last time I used it was to unlock your room before your session when I brought in your suitcase. And since you still haven't checked in, I'll use your keycard to get inside and find the master keycard.
That's great.
Oh, no, wait! I did visit Mr. Burns' room after that. I'll just go and ask him if the master keycard is there. Be right back, Mr. Harrow.
Oh, okay.
I'm back with the master keycard. It was right there on Mr. Burns's nightstand.
Oh,
Okay, now are you gonna tell me everything about the different versions of the master keycard and which one this is?
I would I do that one? Um, well, now we know what a key card is. Because I don't know if she's gonna give it to us, but I think maybe in the next loop we can go and steal it. Your ears are pierced by a ringtone that used or to change you. So
Are you ready to check in now, Mr. Harrow?
yeah,
All
let's
right
go.
then, let's get you into your room. So, number 6, the last one. All right. I
Okay, so we know how to get in now. Yeah, which I assume. We know how to get in. Okay, so I think in the meantime, what we can do for sure, um, maybe we can try to head south now. Well, sorry, north. Head to the roadblock. Let's just check it out because I mean, we did check it out. We peed in the river. um, but there was like a thing where we could like go up. There's like an orange thing up top. So maybe, yeah, we see him go go up here. Maybe that's, I don't know what that is. Okay, walk up to the edge and sit down. You can see nothing happens. Okay, take 21 and walk there. It'll be our first time exploring. I don't know how long it's take to explore there, but it's our first time heading there. We have time. Not that if we have enough time, but the loop ends. We still have 6 minutes. One has to wonder how this flower ended up in such a forsaken stretch of concrete. What's decided perfect spot to take out in bloom. Um, I'm not quite sure why I'm looking at this. It's when your flower must be like that one. It's silly. Looks that way. The plants and their infinite grid have started siphoning nutrients from concrete. There's no shortage of stuff whenever. Yeah. It's either flower then. Um, Desperation does strange things to the mind, doesn't it? You have to admit, it's incredible that a flower sprouted from concrete. Who knew that such a small thing could teach such a large lesson? So we got an inspiration. There is a car. Track with like a snowflake resting on scorched earth. A car sticks out from the cracked asphalt of Rue Valley. Car. They're brand new or kept extreme. Inside you see how everything is in its plates. Handbrake pull, gear shift in neutral, steering wheel perfectly straight, keys in the ignition. Wait a minute. Ignition. Someone probably locked the key inside. Does that mean the car is unlocked? Only the way to find out, open the door. As you grab the door handle, the softest click informs you the door is open. But come on, you're not gonna steal something from the car, are you? Not. And steal the car eventually. Okay. We've got like 4 minutes. I don't know if there's anything we can actually do. There are stairs. But we can't actually. Oh, we can. Some farm more ranch. Okay. So there is. Okay, there is different places. There are different places to go. I think that's the bar that was mentioned.
Those protein shakes are starting to cause permanent damage, Travis. You can't seriously suggest that I just let her do whatever.
Hey, just trying to help and give you a different angle.
Believe me, I've considered every possible angle.
We can use it. Would you?
I understand this is a public space, but this is a private talk. Move exactly 5 yards away and let us finish.
Partner gives you a look that's kind of deserved it.
Yes. And Travis here wasn't trying to explain to me the things I already know.
That is okay. What wonder is there normal stuff? Okay, sit. So I think this is it Anita? Wait until something happens. Oh, that's the guy. As she heads up the stair, Jason Burns, completely drenched, appears in the entrance. We know where he was headed. 8:43. For a minute until the sky set ablaze is unlikely something else worthy what happened before then. Yeah, that's right. Best use 4 minutes. Here. Up. Let's follow where she goes. Let's see if we can potentially interact with her. No, we can. I don't think it's worth it. Let's see if we can interact with the bartender. Maybe.
Hey, welcome to Kuiperbelt.
And gives you a smile of this. There's a certain vibrancy in his cheeks, like he's so full of life. They'll just
I'm
burst.
Travis, and you look like you could really use a drink.
Did Berkeley, is that normal for her?
Yeah, she's tough, no question about it. In every sense. She can lay down the law, push you around when she feels like it, and I'm alright with that. It's part of what pulls me to her, along with everything else.
Someone built like you drawn to a that's not there.
But for one reason or another, she's been really mean to me today.
No.
Hey, mind if I ask you something? I could use a fresh set of eyes on this.
Okay.
As you probably figured out yourself, it's about how Anita's been acting today.
I don't know why advice would just
I can handle her being tough. Everyone's entitled to a rough day. But it's not every day you find out someone you love just pulled a huge sum out of your bank account.
Oh, I just realized. I think it's because we are that.
And even that I could tolerate, but when I asked for an explanation, all she gave me was trust me.
Don't trust her because
It's not that I don't trust her, it's just that's not like her. It's out of character.
and what do you want me to tell you?
So what do you think of this whole mess? Any ideas?
Oh,
That's great to hear, because I'm confused and could really use the help.
what are we
What do
gonna
you think is
say?
happening with Anita? And don't hold back. I could take a punch.
Maybe she's planning to start her own. I want to assume these things. Let's go with that one. This is kind of crazy.
Considering how much she's put into Kuiperbelt, I seriously doubt it. You don't throw yourself into something like that if you're going to bail. Not saying it's impossible, just not very likely. Still, with what I know, that's as good an idea as any.
Only one way to be sure what's going on. Just ask her, bro.
Confront her?
Yes. But with a witness?
You're right. A direct approach is usually the best way to deal with these kinds of issues. I'm going to sort this out right now.
No, I don't think that was a. I want to see what happened. When I get to see it, can I sit? How do I not get to see it? What? I want to see it. That's not fair. Okay, we know where he went, so we know. Anita, we finally meet her. We know a lot about her. At 8:43. Okay. This is our new intention. Sell the car. Um, storage something. Can I not see it? Okay. I can't witness it. Dude, I can't witness it. So, unfortunately, I can't witness it. So, got it. Oh, there's a door here. Almost daring you to enter. There's nobody here. Oh, it's locked. Damn. What is this? Um, the herb. Oh, I didn't. I didn't mean to stick the book. Uh, know if we go through these, but just to kill time. Okay, it's time. Oh no, no, no. We need to go steal the card in that guy's room. That's what we need. I almost forgot. I did it.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Something. Gotta leave.
Mr. Harrow,
Got
please.
things to do. Bye. We're on a mission. That one. We know what to do. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I got this. I got this. Knock. Send me to reach the master card. She left it behind.
All right. Honestly, I'm in the middle of something and didn't see a thing. Let's see.
I think it was near the bed.
Sure. Let me take a look. I don't see anything. Hold on. Here it is. Right on the nightstand.
If happiness burning
How do I
down.
know you'll actually give this back to her?
How would I know it's in your on me?
That makes sense. Although you could have overheard her complain about losing it. All right, I've got much more important things to worry about. Here's the key card, but I'll be checking with her later.
That's okay. We're gonna have to hurry because we know he does eventually go and speak to her. I wonder if he's gonna tell her about us. But we need to make sure we can. No, we can do that. We have the massive opportunity to paper picture of it, jumpsuit above it, logo. Okay. Those suppliers of water bottles. And yeah, the real question is how's Frank they've got a facility here. That was I think What could it be possible? At the folder. Inside the folder is a jumble of printed documents, handwritten pages, all mismatched in color, a messy scroll, like okay, without second thought, go through the pages as they are now. The guiding light mission. Judging by the writing style in the diagrams, guys, there are missing gaps. Words and codes. The time is passing. Then down the top, and the full letters liars. Know if we have time. Accident that triggered something that got under unreadable fragments. What else could I expect? 807. Did you who was supposed to follow during the try to make talking of it? Armin almost desperate to figure it all by himself. Frank would be about it diving. Okay. Like something that should be well, but then again you've uh, okay. Okay. Anything else to time is ticking. And I don't want to a phone to be exact. It's on the phone. Space travel, life beyond Earth. It the book is no notes. Thing. Okay. Nothing orange. The room to the anything. They're not really my walk. Okay. So let's leave. No. Not the time for that. It's a dead body. Let's leave the room. I'm concerned about this one is done. Good. We have this one here. There was a gas accident he was looking into. And then yeah, let's do that one. So we need a charger because it's dead. I wonder who can tell us about the Garland Lake mission. We need to return that key card before that dude comes. It's 808. Let's not get into trouble.
Mm-hmm. Hmm? Oh, hey, hey, listen. I have to go. Oh, hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in? The place has literally never been more alive. You should have seen it like 10 years ago. A total ghost town.
There is no
I mean,
option
I
to
could walk
turn in the
all the
key
way
card.
down the main street of Bothwood in the middle of the day and see maybe 2 people, tops. Won't lie, it was tough. Even if you're happy just being on your own, the loneliness kind of gnaws at you. Slowly.
That's you.
I mean, when there's like 8 kids in your class, you don't get to choose who you hang out with. And it makes cheating on exams impossible, let me tell you. Yeah, wasn't easy growing up in the valley. All that changed when Coral Destiny came here. It was like our ghost town was being raised from the dead by the magic of space money. Anyhow, Bothwood is still a small town, with a small town mentality. Most young people still leave as soon as they can. Besides, more jobs, more stuff to see and do, no neighbors listening to your parents screaming at each other and generally sticking their noses into your life. None, I guess. But listen to me ramble on and on and on. Can I actually help you with something?
Whatever perfect is, she let it slide.
Sure I do. I mean, as much as anyone can say they know their parents.
Hey. There's still bitterness in her.
But I get why you didn't make a connection. We don't look alike, like, at all. Just the other day, I looked through some of the stuff she forgot here, and there was this camera. I saw Anita young, real young, and we looked nothing alike.
Might be worth looking into, but we're certainly not going to tell you where they are.
No wonder, really. Everybody tells me I'm the spitting image of my dad. Yeah, there's a whole box of it down.
Really?
She forgot some of her stuff here when she left us. After the divorce, you know. She's running that Kuiper Belt bar up the road with her new boyfriend Travis. But before, yeah, this was a family-run operation. Though it would be better to say she was running things and Dad just followed her orders. Oh man, Anita would never allow me to install the key cards.
But your dad stayed.
Ben, he's running the motel now, and I'm helping him, which means this is still a family business, despite Anita walking out on us. Oh, no, Travis is a decent guy. My problem is with Anita. To be honest, I don't understand why she left us. I guess I never will.
Did they get a divorce?
I've been thinking about it a lot. Like, trying to learn some lesson here. Short answer? I don't know. And the long answer? I don't know. It's not like they ever included me in their conversations, if they had any. Like their divorce doesn't affect me. I mean, I know they had issues, but I never imagined all of it would break apart so quickly. It really fucked Dad up in the brain, though he's trying not to show it. And the worst thing? Everything is different, but feels the same. Mom still calls me every day, still pushes me to do the things she thinks are best for me, and I know she's pushing Dad the same way. She doesn't have the right to meddle in our lives so much, because everything changed.
A dark cloud ripples across her face, and she closes her eyes just a moment. Her lips tighten, then her eyes.
Is there anything I can do for you, Mr. Harrow? If not, I have some things to take care of.
Let's ask about the phone. Extra charger lying around. Can you charge this phone for me? That's fine. Yeah, no problem. I'm in no rush. Maybe I can ask about. Oh boy, I don't like
Very
this.
sorry to interrupt, but Robin, the Wi-Fi is not working in my room.
There's nothing else we have to do, so I'm gonna. let me look at this real quick. So divorce, okay. Owner, Travis and his boyfriend. Okay, and then find our old stuff. We won't do this yet. We're gonna focus on finishing this. Is there anything else? Because we have these two. Um,
This is absurd. I I have a crucial.
I'm very.
After all,
That's.
no. And now that I've finally gotten the chance to pitch it to someone with both the Nats,
No,
you won't.
of course not. If the future. The motel may be off.
The what?
The new box.
But
Oh,
and
you'll need a.
oh, thank you,
Just leave. Oh, wait.
thank you.
Don't worry.
okay. They are so annoying calling me all the time. Okay. So let's
Are
continue
you ready to check
talking
in now, Mr. Harrow?
guiding light incident.
Oh, it's one of those things this area is known for. Kind of. And definitely not in the best way.
Why is that?
If you have to ask, it means you haven't read all about it. I can spoil it for you if you're okay with that.
Sure.
Guiding Light is the name of a mission involving a manned starship that was supposed to make it all the way to Mars. It was set to launch, about 2 years ago? Except it never really left the planet. It blew up in Earth's orbit and the entire crew died. Since it launched from the facilities here, you can see why it's kind of a local thing. It really is. I mean, every time I hear about something like that, I can't help but think about all the people involved, their families and friends. It just affects so many lives, you know? But I suppose that's just how life is sometimes. You take the good with the bad. All right then, let's get you. So, number 6. The last. Wow. All right.
Okay. I don't think the phone is ready yet, so I don't know about this. Me? I mean, but no, I want to focus on. I don't know if our phone is ready. Oh, there it is. So, right. All right, let's go check the phone.
How can I help you, Mr. Harrow? Of course. I hope it's here. Thank you for your trust, sir.
It's like literally. Okay, next part is to access the phone. So let's do that. Where is the phone? Okay. Oh my gosh. There's a freaking code. Of course, there's a code. Okay. There's no point. There's no point. I wonder. There's no point. Okay. What did we learn about? And who is related to Frank that couldn't know about Frank? Um the thing is Frank is The only person that has really talked about Frank beside Robin is Maxine, because that's how we first found out about Frank. Um, so I just don't know. Maybe Maxine can tell us more about Frank. That's gonna be my assumption here, because we don't know anything else about Frank beside, and Robin didn't. Um, oh wait, I should have just also asked. Should have asked Robin, because Robin also knew. Oh, let's see, and also, oh, actually, Riley as well. Oh, we have. Oh, his phone's not connected to the Wi-Fi.
I still don't know what to make of Frank vanish.
Oh, they're about to leave. They're about to leave. It's 8:37. 1 minute. Okay, there is perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Welcome to Max Gas. You need some help getting gas in that city car yard, or you don't want something else? We got no booze, mind you.
She, must be a lot for us. Probably gasoline. Yep. Right. Yeah. Who want the drama, the scandal without caring the world how mess it up with people? I care. Tell me how the lesson affected real people. Here's a treat for ya. Maybe a choke on it. My car guy, Frankie's partner, was a commander of the Mars mission. Oh, I often think it would have been better if he bought a farm the moment he heard Judy had to. Sorry. Judy was mentioned before. So like, oh, Judy, we went to the, what's it called? The graveyard. Was for a partner. She died. Accident. Don't get me wrong. That wasn't her. That gets near. Sorry, I'm not reading everything. I'm actually reading. I'm not reading out loud. So maybe typically old folks typically use his birthday for password. So maybe that's it. And the worst thing, he's making life a lot difficult. On good days, I can barely imagine the bad days. Would know. Tried that. Work like shit. He did just a week ago. Came back living the same old black slime troll of depression. Okay, let's also talk about Anita.
You came to get her car? I expected that pal Travis, but
Oh.
if that's the case, you came for nothing.
I didn't know she had a car here.
Well, she usually sends them. Like she doesn't want to have anything to do with us, like she divorced the whole valley instead of Ben. What about the car? Yeah. Frank towed it this morning. It's sitting in the garage, and I reckon it's gonna stay there for a long time.
So what happened to the car?
Anita drove to Bothwood, probably to do some errand for a fancy place up there. But her car broke down and she had to call Frank. He is the only mechanic around here. And lo and behold, her car is here to stay for a while. Or forever. Because Frank, pal, if I was bleeding on the floor right here, right now, I wouldn't count on him to help me. That car is not fixed, and who knows when it will be. Will it be fixed? So, yeah, Travis can come, you can come, Anita herself can come herself. Doesn't matter, waste of time.
That bad, huh?
Not as bad as what happened between those two during the ride.
What happened, June?
Don't know about the details, but when they arrived, Anita left his truck red in the face. Didn't even say bye. Frank was pissed all right, smoking 2 cigarettes at once, cursing like a sailor, left immediately after. Whatever they were talking about, it wasn't nice at all. They haven't fancied each other for some time now, you see.
Thinking it. Yeah.
Her head is high and all, and she and her outsider deserve each other. I tell you what, I would have loved to be in that car like a fly on the wall during their ride here. It must have been a festival.
A mixed bus.
Like 2 flies on a horse's tail.
All right, then. Thanks a bunch.
You're welcome.
That was the first time having a positive interaction with her. Okay. We have a lot of things. Just learn. We have 7 minutes. Died. Don't remember her birthday. Shoot. Okay, we just learned a lot. We have a lot of things. We're not learning. We're not going to do a new commitment. Or in a relationship. I know it has to do. I know it does. We need to go to the graveyard. And I don't think we have enough time. I'm gonna have to. So let's see if we can just go to the graveyard and maybe recall. Okay. If there's one thing I'm gonna do in this thing, is get access to Frank's phone. I don't know if I'm gonna get it done before this thing. We got 8:42. We have 5 minutes left. But I am committed. Come on, dude. Come on. We need to go to the graveyard. I recall that monument. This one. Oh, shoot. Can I ask you a question? Buying. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. How do I get access to his phone? Oh, that's new. That line of thinking has its merit, a 4-letter word represented by numbers, something to do with Judy. Is it her name? Now that's one special word that Frank would use. Oh, Judy? Is that the number for Judy? Oh. A woman in coral destiny space. I thought it would be her birthday, but it wasn't. It was just her name, but a numerical number. Obviously in numbers. A woman in a destiny spacesuit greets you. Her face, so is Judy. The cracked screen goes right across the entirety of her body, shattering that smile. Judy, I presume. Oh man, we have 1 minute left. We have 1 minute left. I don't know what first to check. I don't know if we have time. Okay. Okay. Do we get to keep the phone? Probably not. Because what's it called? I think he's connected to the Wi-Fi at the gas station. So that is the best place to go because there's still no Wi-Fi at the hotel. Okay. We're gonna have to repeat this. I don't think we get to keep the phone after the dupe, unfortunately. I don't think so. We'll see if we get to keep the phone. Okay. Okay. The sun still hangs low, gentle and pleasant. It's giving way to quicksand. The desert is near. The thought of it holds no fear. Your God's presence is a promise that you will cross it together. You follow, all by the rhythm of your own footsteps, matching hers. Soon the path edges start blurring into the encroaching sand, and the guide's footsteps, one crisp, one scrapes on the path, now fall with a softer crunch. Yet her pace doesn't falter, so neither does yours. Nevertheless, the distance between you, once a comfortable few paces, begins to let's just lengthen my strides. Strain to push your legs further, fighting to the sinking feeling with every steps, but the sand pulls at your shoes, turning each stride into a conscious, exhausting effort. The rhythm you shared is broken, and the gap between you keeps growing. Call out. Deep from your heart, you call her name, but the desert has made your throat a dusty corridor, and it comes out as a dry, rasping cough. She doesn't turn, she doesn't stop. Keep walking. She's now become a dot on the horizon, flickering like a mirage. If I don't blink, she can hear been moving, or she stopped and is waiting for you. A hot gust of wind kicked up a veil of sand into your face plank. When your eyes open again, she's gone. The strength leaves your legs all at once, and your body collapses in the dust. The sun, once gentle companion, has climbed his ladder to become a blinding, white-hot coal, ruling over you, surrounded to the bittersweet. Spot will be your grave, and the sun your executioner. But it will be no swift act of mercy. No, you will be tortured and wishing for it all to look up. As you gaze at the sun, green and purple after images start appearing on your eyelids every time you blink. And the sun, it keeps staring back at you relentlessly without the slightest intention of ever moving away from the zenith. So that was the checkout. We got something new. The desert. To lead you to the desert, but it ended up facing the sun's. We can do this one. Hold to recall. We just need 1 point. So good. So hold to wake up. But that was another dream. Is that something else we can do with Dr. Fink? Potentially.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
We have the phone. Yay. Okay. I'm excited. Okay. Did we? Okay. The dream can wait. Let's ask about this. Instead of answering, he stays silent. His bushy eyebrows shoot up like rockets, his eyes widening as if some unfathomable as if some unfathomable truth had just been revealed. I don't know why I couldn't see that. But then just as quickly his composure returned. Guiding light, why do you want to know that? Forget what I'm asking. The reason. That's a question like he was swerving to avoid a stray. He knows something. Yeah. How is that related to you? Is highly unusual as well. I need to dig deeper. Exciting, isn't it? Oh, it's the first time I get something about him. To get inside his room, you could get used to this. It's like a puzzle, and you can't help but want to see it through the end.
Anything else?
Oh, we can ask about the dream. We have time. The dream. Small pause in his speech is accompanied by low-key static. Can we at least start dissecting it just to have some food for thought while I'm in bed tonight? Well, I suppose we can at least make a start on it today, focusing on the most vivid aspect, and we'll continue with the deeper exploration tomorrow. the desert, share the dream. Okay. Gonna be the same thing we did with the previous dream. And I think that's gonna be something intention we can do. We're gonna have a lot to do. Okay. Thank you for sharing it. I understand what. How about we take a look? Would you like to share your thoughts? So the same thing, option 1. Well, we're gonna do all of them. The guy was supposed to be my safety net, someone I could rely on. I understand when you say safety or rely on. Could you elaborate a bit? What does that mean for you personally? Okay, 2 options. That someone will stand by me no matter the odds or the circumstances. That I can trust a person to lead me or follow me without any doubt. I think you mean this. I see. So you trust the guide. You fall into step with her rhythm. That's what being attached to someone feels like. Your steps syncing with theirs almost without thinking about it. But upon entering the desert, the space between you and the guide begins to grow. I lengthened my strides and gave it everything I had, but it still wasn't enough to keep the pace, let alone catch up with her, which is what we did. I tried to call her by name, but I couldn't. Desert had. I think this is what we did. But you chose control, pursuit. You tried to keep the rhythm, keep your composure, but with extra effort layered on top. If you stay in control, she won't disappear. That's the underlying idea. That's what he did, actually. You watch him jut down, okay? And how did you feel when you realized the guide was gone? Hopeless? I think hopeless. And it makes perfect sense that you felt that way in your dream. She was the only source of safety. So important that you did everything you could to stay connected to her. Yet, despite all your efforts, when she vanished, you find yourself in a hostile environment. No shelter, no path, no guide, just you, despair, and realization that you were completely alone. Now, let's shift our focus to another element. The desert turned out to be a trap. Worse, it was one I walked into willingly. But it didn't start as a desert. At first, there was still grass. And if I remember correctly, you knew it would eventually turn into desert, did you not? Didn't look so frightening at first. True, I knew what was coming, but I thought I had a guide. True, I knew what was coming, but I thought I had a guide. So let's pick that one. Of course, with her leading you through it, you felt secure to change. Your certainty, none of it seemed truly dangerous as long as that feeling was there. Already covered the guide. Let's turn our attention back to the desert. So the lush vegetation gave way to dry, lifeless sand, and the path which was giving you clear direction disappeared under your feet. How did you feel about finding yourself in a situation like that? You turned back as soon as a clear path forward was no longer visible. I shouldn't have entered the desert if I didn't die in the desert. That's the first one. Do you think you should have maintained control instead of letting yourself trust in somebody else? The way I see it, the desert symbolizes the difficulty we come across in relationship or even life in general. So when you were left there by someone you trusted, you figure I would have never ended up in this lifeless place if I hadn't let that person guide me there in the first place. Okay, it's time we moved on to another symbol, the sun. Its transformation from a gentle companion into an executioner hanging over me. It's quite a radical shift. What was the feeling in that moment when you realized it had turned on you? Terror worse than my worst fear, shock, like danger suddenly appearing from a place I never expected. I think shock. And yet in the dream you chose to do nothing. You just collapsed and waited for your inescapable end. I think we look straight at it. So yes, you took the courage to look at your so-called in the face, but I wouldn't recall count it as an action meant to change your circumstances. Yeah. Why didn't you try to retrace your step back to why was there no attempt to improvise some kind of protection? A makeshift pad, a shelter, anything? Why was there no struggle, only surrender? Burned to all my strength chasing the guy, there was nothing left in me. The path disappeared when we entered the desert, so I didn't know where to go. I felt completely lost. This that hopeless. Yeah, as it may, Allow me to point out something that seemed obvious. The moment the sun flips from friendly to hostile, you seem completely give up. Decide there is no point in living. There is a sense of finality in how you describe it. But even in the dream, you are not really executed. You just stay there waiting to die. And instead of dying, one could imagine that you eventually find your strength again and get up. Perhaps the rain comes or someone passes by, maybe even become your new guide. Now, let's take a step back and look at the dream as a whole. You began this journey confident in your guide to help you cross the desert. But as the dream unfolds, everything starts to fall apart. No matter how much effort you pour into keeping her in sight, pushing yourself harder, refusing to blink, you still end up losing her and losing your lifeline. In the end, you collapse onto the ground, bracing yourself for what feels like unavoidable doom. I would argue that this dream is telling you something. That if someone dear to you from your life, one day it will be the end of you. Not if I live before they can hurt me. That's why keeping a safe distance from others. And that's what he would think. My late mother used to say, if you want to avoid pain in life, die young and miss all the fun. Nothing can guarantee that a relationship will be painless or easy. But accepting that pain might happen if what makes any relationship is what makes any relationship possible in the first. I'll say the whole dream is your projection of what may happen when there's trouble on the rise in a relationship and of your instinct to dodge any that might come with it. It's like you decided you won't trust any guide ever to leave the desert again and will simply stay in the tall grass instead alone. But by doing so, you have foregone a chance of ever reaching forest in jungles or any other magnificent biomes lying beyond the desert. Tell me, Mr. Harrow, does dealing with trouble in relationship feel overwhelming to you? Overwhelming that just in the hurt already makes you want to pull back or even together? I like to act instead of react. I'm not fond of being in pain, if that's what you're asking. What would I choose though? I like to act instead of react. I don't know about that. um he avoids quite a lot. Like he put his suitcase away. He's more of someone who will avoid things. So I'm gonna choose this one. I'm assuming that when the storm comes, you wipe away all the good you've had with someone and pulls back to protect yourself. And then the question becomes, are all this money before the storm still worth the trouble that comes after? If we take that logic to its extreme, it's just that getting close to other people and forming any meaningful male connection should be avoided. Yeah, that's what I said. He's someone who will avoid things. So to me, if he would see something, if if he sees conflict coming, he will probably avoid that whole thing. He would try to avoid that situation to begin with. Because the pain will come sooner or later. The question is that a life worth living? To ask him as meaningful. I'm not asking anything of you. Not here, not in this particular story. I'm simply listening, following your logic. Think about all of this. Let it settle. Next time we can return to this stream of the fresh perspective.
All right, then. That's it for today. You should go and check in at the office.
Do you feel that weight shifting like something isn't there where nothing should be? That shouldn't be possible. Yeah, because we have the phone. We have the phone. How is that possible? However improbable, Frank's phone is still there. You know shit all about the way this loop thingy actually works. Like, how is that possible? All of a sudden, everything starts feeling wrong. You feel overwhelmed, even by such an instinctive task
Mr. Harrow,
as
you're
breathing.
shaking. Are you feeling unwell?
I don't like where this is going. Your throat tightens with a noose made of pure anxiety. You thought it was over and done, did you? Try to untangle that noose before it's dead. Too indifferent. At least he's here to help out. You try to pretend you don't give a shit, that you don't care, but the noose only tightens around your throat. You care. Cognitive snap. Sometimes you see through your own bullshit. Sometimes you can't lie to your own self. Breaths come, breaths come in with great difficulty. Clear your throat. Maybe this will help you breathe. Try not to give it even harder. Close your eyes. Maybe the sun will wash over you. How will clear doing your throat help you? Now I clear your throat. Okay. Want to get worse? Clear your throat. Oh, he did say there was something around his neck. Yeah, like I think breathing is what helps you.
Mr. Harrow, are you quite all right?
Why are we doing this here? Like, why are you checking the phone here? You recognize that lightning shaped crack on the screen anywhere the thigh allowing you to breathe. Okay. Still hangs heavy on your neck. The Harrow.
I understand your reluctance to admit you're upset, but it's clear that your phone has perturbed you in some manner.
Can't divulge that like
Just staring at the source of your troubles won't provide answers, let alone make them go away, you know? May I ask how's your sleep these days?
fine.
Is that so? Well then, just in case you're having trouble adjusting to your new bed, suit yourself. But please bear in mind, I'm offering just a mild, non-prescription herbal hypnotic drug. This is not a sedative. Far from it.
Have a spare charger by any chance?
No, unfortunately. Good night, Mr. Harrow.
Do we have a charger in our room? Oh, I don't like this. How do I get rid of that? We know where to go to get that fixed. That was the next thing. We're not gonna worry about that. We're not worrying about that. We're going to focus on finishing this. That's the whole point of this of this episode. I need to find a way to
Sure.
I'm gonna see if there's
Well,
anything else that happens. Oh yeah, we have some stuff here. Sour.
do I have a tattoo on my forehead that says I worked at Coral Destiny, or is it just my energy today?
Well, you might have mentioned earlier. Nope. Right beside someone with things.
And what
Really?
exactly gave you that impression? Is it my pilot jacket, my sunglasses, the attitude?
I saw you hit that machine. Someone that must know YouTube.
Well, I wasn't expecting that as an explanation. All right, you managed to cheer me up somewhat, so I guess it's my turn to return the favor. Do you need the whole story from the beginning, or just the part about the accident?
It wouldn't hurt to hear it again.
Guiding Light was a crewed space mission destined for Mars. The mission was to prepare the groundwork for a future colony. It carried supplies, everything from food to construction materials.
But unfortunately, sometimes they don't speak. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's supposed to be like that. But anyway, but unfortunately, due to the accident, the mission failed and the entire effort was set back to the. You can hear traces of mixed emotion in her voice, like a mismatched salad made of garlic, cucumber, and rotten apple. The question is why? I'm pretty personally wrapped up in this whole. Let's do that.
Of all the reasons I should be angry about that entire mess, that's the least of them.
It'd be good. Exercise shaking her head as it.
Now, concerning the accident. The moment they could, Coral Destiny launched an official investigation. The conclusion? Human error.
Specifically, Judy Resnick, the mission commander. She deviated from procedure, and her actions led to the explosion of the vessel. Everyone on board lost their lives, including her.
That sounds terrible. She was really
It is. You know what? I'd rather not talk about it anymore.
The answer is yes.
I've explained what happened, and as far as I'm concerned, that's enough.
Ask about Gideon. About to
Why
leave.
do you ask? Is there a particular reason?
The man better.
Here's the thing about therapy. You don't need to know your therapist. All you need is trust. That's the point, right? So they say.
No, but like I'm investigating him, so I
You
need to
didn't
know.
think you two were gonna be like friends, did you?
No.
Right. Good for you. It's important to keep expectations in the right place. Well, if you need help feeling better after I just crushed your dreams, go ahead. Ask away. Maybe my answers will help. Maybe not. Who knows?
First of all, how long has Dr. Fink been here?
If you're asking how long he's been in Rue Valley, at least 10 years. He came here to work for Coral Destiny. Lived and worked on campus at Starbase 1. That was his life. Until a few years ago. Specifically, he stopped working for them 2 years ago. Packed up, left the campus, and moved to the motel. He's been living and working there ever since.
Years ago, all this business have locked in her brother. Just stop, just like that. That's suspicious. What was he? He's not in here. Any idea what Destiny?
Yeah, well, you'll have to ask him for the details. All I know is he quit and ended up here. I mean, back then, all I ever heard were praises from the people who worked with him. Not me, though, for better or for worse.
Does there?
I didn't. We had an interview back when he was at Coral Destiny. He said I showed high resilience in stressful situations. Strong adaptability. Should have put sarcasm and gallows humor on the list. But hey, he told me I could talk to him if I ever felt the need, and that was that. So I guess me handling stress well is the answer. Sorry, no cheat code for skipping therapy.
And there is not.
No, he isn't. But space exploration, colonization, it takes more than just engineers and scientists. Space travel grinds you down. Days, weeks, months inside a pressure-sealed can. Nothing but metal walls and the cold black outside. It does something to the mind. Ask any submariner. Ask any prisoner. And then you land and you realize, this is it. The rest of your life. A foreign sky overhead, a different gravity under your feet. A planet that does not love you, does not want you there. And home? You'll never see it again. Dr. Fink's experience in selecting the right people and teaching them to endure the pressure, clear their heads, make the right call when everything is wrong, tolerate the unknown. It was invaluable. Without the best people with the right set of skills, you won't last long out there. It does. That's why his work mattered.
Idea what he did.
No clue. Probably more of the same, helping people or, whatever you want to call it. His methods are unique, in a way. But that doesn't mean they don't work. They work for my brother. That's all I need to know. For that, I'm grateful. Good timing. I'm fresh out of answers.
Okay, I'm not gonna ask about Anita today because, again, my goal was to get to the phone. So it's gonna die soon. All right, let's get to the station. because there was Wi-Fi there, and he was an employee, so he's already connected there. And that's how I want to enter the episode, to get through. That was my goal. I just want to get through it, and I'm worried that it's gonna die soon. So let's get through this, because we have a lot of intention to go through, and I'm worried. Okay, we here. Let's get through this. Can you click the app again? Okay. Other junk. Okay. Check notification. Getting. Okay. Call Destiny. Net blackouts, full warning updates. Star stuff. Dead end. How many mails are there? Endless. Okay. Motions. Power tools, spare part for radio equipment. Personal email. Maybe we can find something. Okay. From Ben. And Rosetta Simons. I don't know that Rosetta Simons. I don't know. That's the first time I've heard of it. Honor coming to Valley anniversary memorial. Okay. Why do you Judy's mom? I don't know. I don't want to assume Judy's mom. What's Ben up to? Thought of you. You don't know what effect exactly. Image with his face stuck under the hood of a car. Okay. There's a caption: when your car breaks down by the roadside, at least you have a good view. Up. What do you know? Maybe Prince like dad jokes. Okay, open the strange emails. Exact same subject. Find the first ever from that sender. Take some scrolling, but you find 112524 underscore 1112.5. About the conversation. My place tonight? I knew it. I don't think so. Can I choose tonight, please? Just a couple minutes later, come on, replaced. That will be a Clayton Avenue. Not without more context. Good night again, same time. It's a again. Of course, I just want something special tonight. Just come up and miss. I understand. If you are right about the source of the signal, big. I'll expunge this whole account. You do the same before deleting the account. Remember to manually delete the whole archive. But for once, French this works in my favor. Before you go all smart face, wait, there's even more. Another email straight after the last. We have to continue this. For surprise, they responded. Didn't I tell you to delete it at all? Delete it all. Do you want them to catch us? Put it down. What signal was Frank chasing? What's the source? It has to be something about Judy, potentially. Because it wasn't like the guiding light was the thing he was spotted. So we need to find the identity. We'll have to ask around. That's fine. Oh, the phone is dead. Alright. Okay. The phone is dead. Okay. At least we finished this, and then we now know there is a signal. He had email conversation with some mysterious person. Their email is 1125 underscore. Okay.